So if you're a white man who knows you're not a part of the problem, then this video is not directed to you. Don't get butthurt. White men like Harrison Butker over here will have these outlandish beliefs about other people and be willing and able to voice them publicly and then complain that they're the victim and they're the most persecuted in society. When in reality, white men have been the persecution for centuries. These men can infantilize and dehumanize women by stripping them of any kind of choice, making them believe that the way this ancient book says you should be is how you should be, and the way society has set up institutions like marriage to put men at an advantage is the only thing that matters, and women should just suck it up and take it. These men think their experience is the experience. Their skin is the skin, their face is the face, to show their normal is the normal. Their religion and God is the religion and God, and the standard that everyone should live by. And they believe that anyone going against that and saying, no, I don't want to go that way, no, I don't want to do those things, no, I don't feel or think the same as you, is persecution. You want to talk about persecution? White men as an institution have gone to probably most continents, saw that people were living, thriving, and surviving in a totally different way than they were, and were like, this isn't right. They're not civilized. Let's change this. I want them to live like me. So they stripped them of their land, language, religion, heritage, culture, and now that people are wanting all that back, white men are the victims. These same men will acknowledge that gay people lived thousands of years ago because God destroyed a whole city of them in Sodom and Gomorrah, but still think that being gay is a woke agenda. They'll acknowledge that God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, but can't acknowledge the fact that God logically made gay people by making Adam and Eve able to become imperfect and have this failsafe where if they ate the fruit, they could become gay. Give me a break. Use your brain. Speaking of the word woke, the word woke was a black term that simply meant that black people were aware of how deep white supremacy goes, what white men have done to black people as a whole in society and tried to hide it, and the fact that black people still aren't viewed as human beings that aren't inherently dangerous, rather than target practice. And now that term means white men are the victims because of diversity. History, especially recent history, white men have shown that anyone saying that they simply matter, anyone even believing that they matter and being willing to voice it, is a threat to them. I mean, this was literally not far from my hometown that this police officer was mocking the death of a black man killed by a police officer. Anytime someone voices the fact that they matter and they're not white, it's a threat to white men. People can't even protest that children shouldn't be dying in the Middle East without being beaten up by white men. There was a bookstore down the street from my apartment that told the stories of little black children and that they have inherent value, that had to close its doors for getting death threats. From who? Who do you think? And what did the police do? Nothing. So, Harrison, and men like you, you'll never be persecuted. So don't fix your mouth to say that shit. Please. I don't want to hear it. You are babies. You infantilize yourselves and act like, oh, because I can't say the racist, xenophobic, Islamophobic, homophobic, misogynistic things that I usually would say with my other friends behind closed doors. I'm a victim. I'm persecuted. People should think like me. No, the world doesn't revolve around you. I know it has for a while, but that's ending and you're scared. Boo-hoo. Cry me a fucking river.